Hi guys, my name's Veronica and today I'm going to be doing the Taylor Swift book tag. I wasn't tagged by anybody, but I've seen so many people do it and it seems like such a fun tag. So I figured I'd do it just for the heck of it. It's obviously a meaningful place to her, especially Nashville, because Nashville is the home of country music and I live in Tennessee. And about, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years ago, maybe less, not sure, there was a tornado, a ton of tornadoes that went through Nashville, Tennessee and just ripped up the town, and it was really devastating and it flooded really bad. So Taylor did this benefit concert. It was her final practice before she left for her Speak Now tour. So technically it wasn't a touring event, it was her final practice, but it was a complete straight run through just like a concert. And she did it, and all the proceeds went to support the people who had damaged or lost homes in the tornado and the flooding. So I saw her then, and I was on the ground floor, and I was right by the gate, and it was like there was a gate here, and then here were the stands, and then there was this walkway in the middle. So Taylor's going up the walkway, and she's singing, and she's got one of the mics like this, so she's got her hands out and she's high-fiving everybody on both sides. She's literally touching every single person that's on the gate or sitting in the front seat. And so she comes to me and my cousin, and we're so excited. We're like, we get to touch Taylor Swift. Oh my gosh. And then this little girl who's sitting right across from me in the stands goes, Taylor! And she's like 7. So Taylor turns around and gives that girl a hug and then moves on to the next people and high-fives them. My cousin and I were literally the only people she didn't high-five. And we were like, what? 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 So that is my personal history with Mrs. Taylor. Now that you know way too much and I have talked for way too long, I will get into the actual book part of the tag. The first question is based on the song We Are Never Ever Ever Getting Back Together. Sorry, I had to do it. And that question is to pick a book that you were pretty sure you were in love with, but then you wanted to break up. And that book is Handle with Care by Jodi Picoult. But this book, I loved it, I hated it, all at the same time. But then at the end, it finally seemed like it was going to have a nice ending and a satisfying ending. And then she brings out the butcher's knife, and just kidding, it's not a happy ending, not even in the slightest. And you're gonna be so disappointed. And I'm like, Jodi, I have a butcher's knife too, and I'm about to come after you with it. Okay. Second one I have is for the song Loving You Is Red. This question is simple. It just says to pick a book with a red cover. So I picked A Kiss in Time by Alex Flynn. And the next one is for the song The Best Day. And I would sing that for you, except I've never heard that song before. So I'll just read the question. And that's a book that makes you feel nostalgic. And I picked 2 books and that's 13 Little Blue Envelopes and The Last Little Blue Envelope, both by Maureen Johnson. 2 years ago, I took a trip to London, Scotland, and Ireland. And so, hearing the main character describe what it was like traveling there for the first time and being there and seeing things, it just makes me feel nostalgic because it makes me think of my trip there and brings back those great feelings and memories. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. And the question for that one is, I pick a book with a forbidden love. And I went a little outside of the box. I don't feel like it's outside of the box, but it's not one I've seen anybody else do. And that is Katniss and Peeta from The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I'm pretty sure you've all read this book, and if not, I guess I could be kind of spoiling, probably not. Katniss and Peeta are put into the arena to kill each other. They are supposed to kill each other. They're not supposed to fall in love and be together because they're supposed to kill each other. If not both of them are dead, then one of them's supposed to be dead. They're holding hands. I want them dead. Okay, the next one is for I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In. And that one is pick a book with a bad character you couldn't help but love. And this one is from Divergent. And his name is Peter. Oh, Peter, what a butthole. He's the biggest butthole, but he's so... You know, in the book, I didn't like Peter. He just got on my nerves, and I was like, Peter, shut up. But then I saw the movie, and Miles Teller is literally perfect. He is perfect, especially for Peter. He makes Peter's cockiness and buttholishness bearable. More than bearable, actually. Likeable. So much that now I like Peter as a character because Miles Teller. Okay, the next one is Innocent, and I've never heard that song either. Sorry, Taylor, but Beyonce had the best music video of all time or something like that. I think that's what that one's about. Anyway, pick a book that someone ruined the ending for. Yeah, I think that song's about Kanye. That one would be Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Yeah, I think almost everybody has been spoiled on this book, but I know a lot about the ending, and I haven't, it's brand new. This has never been opened because I refuse to read it. Okay, the next one is from Everything Has Changed, another song that I have never heard before. And it says, pick a character from a book who goes through extensive character development. And I picked Jason from the Heroes of Olympus series. And okay, in this one, is Jason even in this one? Yeah, okay, Jason's in this one. He doesn't go through any character development in this one, okay? Like, he doesn't. But, the fourth book, I think, is House of Hades. And I nicknamed it House of Character Development because holy crap, Rick Riordan, like, everybody just develops all of a sudden. But I think the biggest character development, the most extensive, is Jason. Okay, the next one is You Belong With Me. And that one says, pick your most anticipated book release, and my most anticipated book release is not going to come out for who knows how long. They haven't even released a release date yet, but that is the third novel in the Cormoran Strike series by Robert Galbraith, or J.K. Rowling. The next one is Forever and Always, and it says to pick your favorite book couple. I think if you've watched me, you should know maybe this. Rob and Jess from the Vanish series by Meg Cabot. Such a random series, such a random couple to pick as my favorite, but they're like my biggest OTP and I am obsessed with them. Okay, final one. Come Back, Be Here. Never heard that, but that's a little weird. Come back. Be here. Be here right now. Come back. Come on. Okay. It's probably not how the song goes. I don't know. But the question is, pick the book you would least like to lend out for fear of missing it too much. I don't care to lend out books, really. If it's a book I like, I'm fine to lend it out because I want people to read it. Normally, the ones I struggle a little bit more internally to give away are my paperbacks, because not everybody is considerate when it comes to paperbacks, and they bend the spines. I want people to read, and if they can't find it anywhere else, find their only hope, then here, have all my stuff. I want you to read. Just give it back, please. Give it back, please. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I felt great doing this video. School is just such a bummer, and so I don't really feel great doing anything, but I felt really great doing this. And so maybe for a little while I'll just stick to doing some fun tags and stuff like that. I hope that's okay with you all. But I really love you, and thank you so much for watching. And if you see Taylor Swift ever, if you meet up with her, be like, girl, I got this friend, and you didn't high-five her at the concert she came to see you at. She's very upset about it to this day. Okay, thanks. See you later. Bye.